So today we are, or I am, my bad. I am doing polygel nails for the first time. So I got this kit along with these brushes off of Amazon. I don't remember how much I paid for the brushes. I know it's less than $10, that's fact. But the kit was around like $30. And the back of it gives you like the instructions, however way you want to describe it, and it also tells you everything that comes in the kit. Now they do have 4 different kits, and each kit I believe has 6 colors. They give you the base coat, the top coat, the slip solution, dual brush, LED lamp, and nail file, buffer, nail forms, and nail clippers. The only difference, if I can remember correctly, with the nail kits is 3 of the nail kits have the type of LED lamp that I purchased, and then one of the LED lamps has, that stutter. The other LED lamp that they have in a kit is a smaller LED lamp, and I don't know if it has a particular name to it, but I do know it's the one that you literally put your thumb right there, and it's like the perfect size for your thumb. So the other 2 nail kits, I believe those have different colors since they have the same LED lamp. And do not judge me because I believe I smelled this. Yeah, I did. I have a weird fascination with certain smells. Gasoline is one of them. And I love the smell of like acetone. And just when you go into a nail salon, that smell is just something about it that just warms my soul. Now, with this, I was trying to figure out which one was the top coat and the base coat. Y'all had me a moment. And reading is fundamental. And you should definitely pay attention. Things that I tend not to do when I'm home. Like, I guess I just don't like reading. Because I definitely did not read. But the nail file that they gave, I absolutely love it. I don't know why, but I absolutely love the nail file. And I actually do like the buffer too. I know sometimes when you get nail files and buffers out of certain kits, it's like, oh, why y'all give me this? But that wasn't the case with that one. And I have enough clippers, so I was like, oh, okay, yay, another one. And then the LED lamp, I love how small it is. I love that it's compact, so it's easy for me to store. The only thing I was not too pleased about was the length of the cord, which I'm not surprised it's a short length since it is a small LED lamp. But that cord length was just, baby. I will say though, they don't give you a block, so you might, I'm pretty sure everybody has one, but if you don't have one and you get this, you might want to make sure you have a charging block. So right now I am testing out the nail forms that I picked, and I like to test them out each hand or each finger because there's been plenty of times when I have thought I had the right size and I didn't. So with testing on each finger, it's like, okay, even though this size worked for this finger on this hand, it doesn't work for the same finger on the opposite hand. Sometimes it's like an inch off or an inch, inch off. Because either way it goes, it's an inch off. I'm having moments and I'm kind of tired. So this is why reading is fundamental. I'm so used to the label being on the front that I did not bother to check any other parts of the bottle. So originally, I thought they gave me 2 of the same thing. I'm like, why y'all give me 2 of the same thing? Like, okay, thank you. Like, y'all just making sure I got enough. Y'all like, yeah, we're going to hook you up. You got extra. No, that is not the case. As I was looking on the box, I saw it said top coat and base coat. So I'm like, okay, so which one is the top coat? Which one is the base coat? Then that's when I seen it. And I was a little annoyed with myself because I did go ahead and file my nails off of camera. So I pretty much had to do that all over again. And on top of that, I was not sure how hard it was going to be to take it off. Like, I tried using acetone, and the acetone wasn't helping. So I'm like, okay, well, it's gel. Normally with gel, you use a nail file, so let me use that. And that thing came right off. I was so happy it didn't take much. So, yep, after I get this off, I just gotta refile that. And then I just went ahead and end up refiling all my nails. But I definitely refiled my thumb just to make sure I had any residue that was still or may have still been on my finger off. And no, you do not have to shake it, to my knowledge. That is just a habit of mine. Any type of polish, I always end up shaking. I typically shake my acetone as well. And it's acetone. So it's really just a habit. I don't know why, but it's my little habit that I have. And I really am trying to find a way to add like instrumentals or music to my videos, so I won't be trying to drag out talking. But the last couple of videos I did, where I added instrumentals to it, it was like I got copyrighted. And granted, I'm not monetizing off any of my videos, but I still ain't trying to get copyright, like, ew. So yeah, it's gonna be me dragging until I figure it out. Now, the website I was using, it did say to, hey, insert, like, make sure you put this link or this statement in the description box saying that you can use it. But I don't like seeing copyright claim on my stuff. Even though I don't like, when you actually go to the copyright thing, it don't say nothing. But still, I don't like seeing it. And I had moments with this LED lamp. So, ooh, my voice keep cracking. So, there were times where I legit thought that this LED lamp was going to automatically cut off after 60 seconds. So, when I say I was waiting a long 60 seconds, I thought 60 seconds would just be, and I know 60 seconds can feel long, but it was extra long. And that's because the LED lamp do not cut off after 60 seconds. And yeah. But what I did realize while doing this, it is best to cure your nails longer than 60 seconds. I used the natural nude in this video, and I pretty much used the whole tube. But I haven't tried to clear, so I'm not going to say with any, but from what I experienced with doing this set, and then I recently did another set where I did the light pink, is just best to cure any type of color polygel longer than 60 seconds. Y'all, this was the longest 60 seconds of my life, and I didn't realize it wasn't even 60 seconds. It was longer than 60 seconds. I don't know how long I was waiting, but I know I was waiting too long. So now that I got that cured, I am about to go ahead and start putting these nail forms on. Now, I did do I did my other hand off camera because of how long it was taking it. On top of that, the camera angle was not the greatest. And I kept forgetting that I was recording. So there was times where I was doing certain things and it wasn't even catching it on the actual camera because I done moved out of view. So when it comes to putting the polygel on the form, it's really no way to determine if you have too much or too little. I would recommend just doing a little bit at a time and building from there. Like, I was putting a lot on my nail forms and I kind of wish I didn't, but it's a learning process. So also, I really did not care for this slip solution. Now, I don't know how other slip solutions work, but when it came to building this nail, I could not stand this slip solution. So I do remember watching this one video where the girl was saying how she used acetone And as soon as that popped up in my head, I was like, yep, let me get this acetone, and boom, boom, boom. I am going to put the link to her video in the description box if I can find it. I should be able to find it because I just watched it a couple days ago. So, yeah. Her link is going to be in that description box because she definitely, you know, helped your girl out when it came to developing some of these methods. Like, of course, you know, you do whatever works for you, and I understand why she like acetone, but after doing a set yesterday, I don't really care to use acetone. I have something else I like to use, but I'm going to talk about it in that video. So when it comes to taking off your nail forms, you're supposed to be able to like pop them off pretty much. You know, you got to do a little wiggle wiggle, pop off. But I was scared that I was going to break my nail or hurt myself because it would be just my luck. I kid y'all not. Like, I am accident prone and I'll be having moments, and sometimes I'll just have to ask myself, how in the world did you do that? But yeah, I could not figure it out. And then on top of that, I think that if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I can kind of see it. I had overfilled the nail, so some of the polygel dried on the actual form, which is probably why it was so difficult for me to get it off. But I was like, you know what? Spatula, where you at? And that's exactly what I did. Took that spatula and was able to pry it between and pop it right off. Now, I don't necessarily recommend using the spatula. I say it's good to use the spatula if you can make sure that you're not actually lifting up the actual nail. But if you're doing it the right way, you shouldn't need to use the spatula. And that lumpy lump at the bottom of my nail was getting on my nerves. So I was like, let me go ahead and try to fix this, and then we can move on. So, yep, I was trying to fix this now. I really was. Because then my other thought process was, let me go ahead and do this nail, and then I can do all the other nails off camera. Because I started at 2 o'clock, and by the time I finished, it was nighttime. So I was doing my nails for a good minute. I think by the time I finished, it was like 10:30. Yeah, it had to be like around 10:30 by the time I finished. So what's that, 8 hours? Too long. So now I'm doing my other nails, and using a spatula again. I did try to fix this nail because the tip was too thin. Like, you see how clear it looks and just unattractive it look? Yeah, that was bothering me. So I did go ahead and try to fix it, and I didn't necessarily like the way I try to fix it. And I'm thinking it's because of this slip solution. Like, this slip solution, in my opinion, is great for smoothing out your nail. But when it comes to actually building a form, I would not, like, nah, I'm good on that slip solution. But when it comes to smoothing the nail out, smoothing the gel out on the form to make sure you have, like, a smooth consistency, definitely. And this part is sped up, so no, I was not really moving that fast. I was taking my time, but I did go ahead and speed this up because, yeah, I was taking my time, like I said. But yeah, I forgot what I was finna say. Just make sure y'all check out the description box for the most part. It's definitely gonna have the link to the video that I watched. And it's also going to have the link to the nail kit and the brushes, so if you want to check that out. There was another video that I watched, but I'm going to put that in the next video. And yeah, this is going to be a journey, y'all. So like, if y'all want to see how this go for me, because I'm definitely going to be uploading more videos like this one. I don't have a particular niche, and I believe I talked about that in one of my other videos. I don't have a niche. I've tried the whole let me just stick with this one thing, and it doesn't work out for me because I hop all over the place. So if you come to my channel and you like my videos, if you want to see more certain videos, of course let me know. But for the most part, if you cool with how I'm rocking my channel, just go ahead and hit that follow, like, comment, speak your piece, don't speak your piece, dislike it if you want. It is what it is. And I think I had like 2 more nails to do on this hand, and then I'm gonna go back in and fix some of the things that I was not too pleased about. But for the most part, excuse me, if you want to do your own nails, I definitely recommend doing Polygel. I have done a acrylic set on my hand before, and that was like years ago. Acrylic, in my opinion, takes more time and definitely a more steady hand and more patience. And when I say you gotta have a certain technique when dealing with acrylic, if you never dealt with acrylic before, you really have to have a certain technique when it comes to dealing with the powder and the solution that you use, which I think some people use acetone as well whenever it comes to that, if they don't have the actual solution. But whenever you put your nail forms on, you definitely want to make sure that it's pressed all the way down on your finger. And what you see me doing is I flip my finger over and I smooth it out, because I don't like the way it feels when it's just sitting on my skin. And on one of my nails, I forgot to do it. I forgot to flip my finger over and smooth it out, so I end up having to redo that now. Which is why I use just about the whole tube of Polygel. But everything has a learning curve, and this is one of the easiest things you can do when doing your own nails. Like, if you like having that the natural look, or if you just like having your nails done, because see, I'm more of an acrylic type person. I don't care for gel nails at all, but I can get down with the Polygel nails until I get back on my rotation of getting my nails done. Of course, by then I'm probably gonna have to find me a whole new nail tech, but it's cool. So in the video that I'm gonna upload next, I'm not exactly sure when I'm gonna upload it. I'm definitely gonna be working on editing it today, so hopefully I'll get it edited and uploaded soon. I'm a lot tired. I worked on editing 2 other videos, so I'm like kind of ready to give myself a break. And on top of that, I got schoolwork I gotta do. I got too much I gotta do. So yeah, I think right now is where I'm doing the tips, where I'm going back in and making the tips a little bit thicker, because they was just too thin. They was blowing me. They really was. And on this Amazon trip, because I needed to do some retail. Wait, I'm doing which finger am I doing? Oh, I'm doing my ring finger. Okay. So on this Amazon therapy trip, y'all, I love Amazon, but I hate Amazon. I hate them because they partner with Affirm. And me and Affirm, we get along too well. Like, me and Affirm, we like best friends. So every time I need to do some resale therapy, I just be like, sound like I'm about to have to do me another payment plan, because I buy too much stuff at one time. Like, I literally spent, if I did spend something, I spent close to $800 on this Amazon retail therapy trip that I went on. So, just to give an idea of everything that I brought this nail kit, I brought that brush, I did a video with my 3-tier storage organizer, and then I brought some storage bins, I brought a couple books, I bought some matte lipstick, I brought this thing for my iPad that I can't even use, so I'm about to see if I can send that back or see if I can sell it to somebody. I bought some tarot cards, some oracle cards, a thermal printer. Why I buy a thermal printer? Don't ask, but I brought it. Oh, my gaming chair, which I've been wanting to buy this gaming chair for a good minute, so I was like, you know what, I deserve it. And I'm pretty sure some more stuff. Oh, a coloring book. I think that's everything. I'm not sure. But yeah. So now this is the part where I was talking about where I am fixing the tip. And I'm just going in with the polygel and I'm smoothing it out. Now, I should have been a little bit more careful when doing this because at one point I smoothed it out too well, and it ended up leaving a little small hole that I had to fix. So yeah, but I don't know if I already said it. I can't remember what I said and what I haven't said, but this set lasted me 2 days, and that's because I have this bad habit of once one nail break, all of them gotta come off. And so I went to go open up my Red Bull can, and my nail broke, and my feelings was hurt, so they all had to come off. Which is why I have on a new set, which I feel more confident in this set. And it definitely didn't take as long. The only reason why it took as long as it took is because I had to go out somewhere. So while I was out, I was sitting there filing my nails down, and I was just like, yep, when I go home, all I gotta do is, I had to fix 2 nails because I filed it too low. Then one of the nails that I did, I already knew it was a mess, but I'm gonna talk about that in that video. But for my first time messing with polygel, I don't think I did too bad. Definitely, it's like practice makes perfect, so definitely was like, yeah, I gotta do this again. Yep, that is it. Hopefully you enjoy. You should go check out the next video, and make sure to check that description box.